Hello and good morning. Well, it's good morning here. It might be good afternoon where you are, but it's actually Thursday today, and I've just had breakfast. I'm staying in a wonderful hotel resort on St. Kitts called the Park Hyatt. Google it, it's amazing. I'm really very blessed and fortunate to have great friends who have gifted me a couple of days holiday here in this resort that I thought I would never ever visit. So expressing gratitude for everything in your life, including people, situations that are good for you, makes you happy, makes you smile, is a really, really good thing. Because even as I'm talking about it right now, I can feel that joy welling up. It's like you generate that feeling and you give it out, you know? And it's so with any energy, isn't it? You know, we're like power stations. We generate the energy and then we give it out. So that energy is either going to be positive or it's going to be negative. So remember, we are our own power stations. We generate it and we give out. So what energy do you want to give out? What energy do you want to actually be? Okay, so it's I'm recording this with the intention of actually sending it out on Friday, but I'm going to upload it today because I've got a full day here on St. Kitts. So let's get straight into this. Feedback Friday. Remember, it revolves around 5 questions. What did you accomplish this week that you set as an objective or as an intention? You know, what did you accomplish this week that you set as an intention? What did you not accomplish this week that you planned to do? So you may have wrote it down, you may have scheduled it. What did you not accomplish? There's no point in making any excuses, no explanations. Just write it down. Of the accomplishments that you made this week, what did you really do well at? Did you get a new PR in training? Did you get a new sales contract? Did you win at a game? I don't know. What did you really excel at? Did you excel at maybe a difficult conversation that you had to have with your boss or with a client or with a customer? Of the accomplishments this week, this is the 4th question. Of the accomplishments this week, although you accomplished them, what do you think you didn't do so well in? Okay, just think about that for a moment. And final question, of those things that we didn't do so well in, where do you think we can improve? What needs to happen in order for you to improve? And here you go, here's another question. What would it look like if you did improve? What would it look like? What would you be? What would you become? So I just want to add something else to this little video today, which is about belief in yourself. I don't know whether you are like me, but I grew up quite skeptical. I was always a very animated child. I was loud, I was funny, but I didn't really have a lot of self-confidence. I would allow people and situations to knock my confidence, my physical appearance, my voice, anything, you know. I didn't have a thick skin. Then when I left school and I went into the military and I became a soldier in the 1st Battalion, the Royal Anglian Regiment, I say that with pride. Look, I'm smiling right now. I'm grateful for that. I started to come into my own, but I still had doubts. I then started to go up through the ranks, became a commander. So I was responsible for men out there in the field, tactically as well. And I always would ask myself, why me? And I had massive imposter syndrome because of my limiting beliefs. And why is that? And I firmly believe now, because I've become a personal development and performance coach, that I did not learn how to integrate psychologically my past successes. So if you remember the 5 questions that I asked before, this is all about helping you to integrate your past successes, so then it has a positive effect on you growing your self-belief. Self-belief is knowing that you can do something. Self-belief is having confidence. What is confidence? Confidence, in my opinion, is to know that you are going to be okay in any situation, also knowing that you're not going to be supported. That is confidence. And once we do something that is new to us, if we like it, we're going to do it again. And if we do it again, we're going to get better at it. And if we get better at it, we're going to do it again. Then it becomes a habit. And then the more we do it, the more confident we become. The more confident we become, the more competent we become. So this is habit forming, okay? It's character building, and it's also growing skills. So if we are creatures of habit, then why can we not develop good habits and become their slave? In a way, I'm going through a journey as well, because my friend, John Belcher, who is a coach, an American coach, I'm following his example by doing these videos here on YouTube. Yes, I'm a little nervous doing them, but I know that as long as I keep doing them, I will improve. I love to generate content and give it out. Remember, we generate energy, positive or negative, and we give it out. Therefore, it's my responsibility to generate good content, which carries good energy, and give it out to people. It would really help me if you like this video and if you subscribe to my channel, so that will spur me on to doing even more. So my call to action for the next 7 days is be aware of what your successes are. Go back in the past and write them down. What did you accomplish? Where were you successful? Only write them down. And then go back and write and look at them. You'll probably find that you're more successful than you think you are. And this is a way to start growing your own self-belief. I do it as well. I have a success journal. And in that success journal, I'll write down things like, I delivered an amazing coaching session to one of my clients. Or it could be, I was successful in connecting a potential client with the ideal future that he or she wants to have. I was successful in signing up for horse riding lessons, something that I've been wanting to do for years. And it's all in here. It's all in here. It's all in my iPad. I log them. And if ever I'm feeling a little despondent, I can go into that success log and I can start reading. Or I can highlight, press speak, and as I'm making my morning coffee, I can listen to my success entries. It's not about feeding your own ego. It's not about arrogance. It's about integrating your past successes in order to grow, yes, to grow your self-belief bubble, okay? Let me just tell you a little story before I finish. In 2014, I started doing CrossFit because I just didn't want to train in a conventional fitness studio anymore. I was living in Germany, but I was training in Austria. I didn't like the environment in the gyms, people looking pretty, sitting down, taking selfies in the gym. It just wasn't my environment, okay? So CrossFit then landed in my lap spontaneously and quite coincidentally. So I started doing CrossFit and I went there looking at people thinking, my God, I'm never ever going to be able to squat. Years of being in the military has probably knackered my knees. Knackered is English slang for ruined my knees. But it wasn't so. And as I started doing these CrossFit movements and learning also about, physiology, anatomy, movement, training effectively and efficiently, it worked its way, or that concept worked its way into other areas of my life. And I believe, had I not become a CrossFitter, the successes that I personally had, I'm not saying that I'm the #1 CrossFit athlete in the world, but the idea of definiteness of purpose. Why am I really doing this? Define that purpose. And then having a definite plan always brings success. Always. Some of you might even know where those two terms come from. Yes, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, and then subsequently Outwitting the Devil. I guess that it would be a very, very good thing to get this book, to read through it, because it changed my life. Anyway, I'm going off topic right now. So I want to wish you a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for liking my video and also subscribing. This helps me a lot because I believe that I've got more to give to people. If you want to contact me privately, then please just leave me a message. I read everything and I reply to everything, and I will get back to you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.